So I need to be to work in like 30 minutes. And I decided to watch episode 5 before I needed to be at work. And I am at the part where Ilya tells Shane that he loves him in Russian. And I cannot contain myself right now. Oh my God. I've read the books. I even listened to the audiobook last week. And I don't know, seeing it come to life, I can't contain myself. It's too much. That was so sweet. So I have paused it right there and I'm going to go to work. I'm going to be thinking about it all day. And then tonight I'm going to come back and I'm going to watch the rest of it. Okay, I'm back. I could not stop thinking about Shane sitting in Ilya's lap, rocking him as Ilya just sobs. This episode is the best episode so far. The best. And Ilya hunched down in that tunnel in Moscow, telling Shane how much he loved him and that he was all he wanted. And he didn't even know what to do about the want and the love. And oh my God, this episode was chef's kiss. Kip and Scott kissing after the championship win. Oh my goodness gracious. Like all of these things just one time in one episode. I know what's coming in the next episode, but I don't know how they're going to play up on our emotions the way that they did in this episode. One of the things I can appreciate about this episode as well, that's barely ever mentioned, but I mentioned it in the second vlog that I did in this series, the use of lighting. I had spoken in a few vlogs back about how during their first time, the lighting people in the show used a blue light for Scott and Kip and an orange to red light for Ilya and Shane, and how it represented different things. And so now in this episode, we see Shane and Ilya sitting on the beach, and it's that red fire. And for me, when we talk about this couple and their beginnings, it's always like that. And I feel as though this is the beginning of the intimate part of their relationship. And I know that the sun is setting, but the colors are the same. It starts off slow, just like when they were being intimate, that orange, and then it just turns into that fire red. It starts off awkward and then it just gets so intense. And so the use of color and the use of lighting in this scene, it really reminded me also of Moonlight, which was different, right? Moonlight was different. Moonlight was that calm, cool blue tone that we talk about. And so I love the use of lighting too. When Ilya was hunched down in that tunnel in Moscow, and, it was that yellow light, that orange light. And then beyond, it was the darkness. Oh my God. Because, for me interpreting it, I'm like, okay, inside this tunnel is that light that he has with Shane. And beyond that, you see, he keeps looking outside. Beyond that is that darkness, that cold, frigid, snowy. I'm probably reading too much into it. I'm reading too much into it. I am. But how can I not? How can I not with these two? Okay? And when Shane got hurt and he's like, he's going to worry. And they're like, who are you talking about? Your dad? He's like, no, Ilya. I wish that they had shown a little bit more of how worried Ilya was when that happened, But I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that we're even getting a series from this book. Like I said, it was my favorite romance for a very long time. And I loved Ilya playing with the kids in the pool. And also, when they were at the bar, the one thing too that I wanted them to expound on a little bit, even though I know we can't, Ilya's thought process when Shane told him at the bar that he wanted to tell him something, but he couldn't tell anybody else or make fun of him. Ilya was ready for Shane to say that him and Rose were going to get engaged or they'd get more serious or something like that. He was ready for that devastating news. And I wish that they could have found a way to relay that to the viewers, because that's why he had the biggest smile on his face. He was relieved when Shane said, I hired a stylist, because he thought that it was going to be devastating news about Rose. He kept on asking about Rose. Shout out to Rose, by the way, for being that girl. Understanding, sweet, kind, allyship. Shout out to Svetlana. Am I saying it right? Svetlana? Her, Rose, and Elena. They are just the coolest, man. Love this show. Love this show. This episode was everything that I needed. And then at the end, when he said he's going to the cottage, I can't wait till the cottage scenes come. But it's bittersweet because next week will be the final episode. And that totally sucks, man. Season 2 just got renewed, so we have something to look forward to. I just hope that it doesn't take them 3 decades and a day to give us that second season. This whole show has been one heck of a ride. And I'm loving every minute of it. And you know what I liked about this episode too? We were so focused on the intimacy, the emotional intimacy. The physical intimacy is good too, but this episode called for emotional and mental intimacy, and we got it in droves, and I appreciate that so much. But yes, this episode is by far the best episode in the series so far, and I know I've said that for every single episode before that, but this truly was my favorite. Until next week, guys. Bye.